Good morning, friends. Welcome to morning group. Let's start with the calendar. Let's start with our days of the week song. You ready? Sunday and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and then we start again. Sunday and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and then we start again. Do you know the name of today? Yesterday was Tuesday, so today is Wednesday. How about the months of the year? January, February, March, and April, May and June, July and August, September, October, November, December. Who knows the name of the month? It's May. And the number of the day? Yesterday was the 5th day. Today is the 6th. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, the 5th day of May. (2020). Be my echo. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. So we have been talking a lot about baby animals and how their parents keep them safe. And today we're going to talk about different types of animal homes. Did you see the picture of the nest that Sybil and I found outside on the patio? We were walking outside on the patio in the barn, next to the barn, and out flew a mother bird. And that told me there must be a nest somewhere close. So we looked very carefully into the barn and we saw the nest. So I very carefully took my phone and took a picture so we could see inside the nest, and we saw some eggs. We'll have to go check again today very carefully to see if the baby birds have hatched. So a nest is an animal home. A nest is a way that birds keep their eggs and their chicks safe. Let's look at some more animal homes. Animal Homes by Angela Wilkes. I wonder why there's a tortoise on the cover. The tortoise has his home on his back. His shell is his home. What is a home? Animals need homes for all of the same reasons that people need homes. Homes provide shelter and keep animals warm in the winter. They are a safe place to rest and raise babies. Animals build their homes out of materials that match their surroundings. That makes it hard for predators to spot them. Homes such as bird nests are only built to raise babies. A nest is warm and cozy and away from danger. This is where mother bird lays her eggs and raises her young. Animals build many types of homes. Some build nests, while others make dens or dig burrows. Living in a pond. Many different animals live in the still fresh water of a pond. Here they can find good hiding places and many things to eat. Here's a newt. Newt live in ponds in the spring. They look for a mate and then they lay and attach their eggs to a water plant. Blowing bubbles. The water spider spins a web between water plants. It then fills its web with air to make a bubble in which it can live. A bubble is full of air. It needs air to breathe, so that's a pretty good home for a water spider. Fatherly love. A male stickleback sticks plants together to make a nest. A female lays her eggs in the nest, and the male fans fresh water over them with his fins. So a pond can be a home for animals. Mobile homes. Some animals live in a shell that they carry on their backs. The hard shell shields the animal's soft body from knocks and bumps. The shell also protects the animals from hungry predators that are looking for food. A suit of armor. The tortoise has a tough shell shaped like a dome. If the tortoise is in danger, it pulls its head and legs back into its shell. A home that grows. As a snail grows, its shell grows too. So the shell is always just the right size. Snails slink back inside their shells to hide from danger. Borrowed homes. A hermit crab, like Crabby, has no hard shell of its own, so it has to find an empty mollusk shell and moves in. When the hermit crab grows, it moves to a bigger shell. We've been able to witness that. We've been able to watch Crabby grow and move into a bigger shell. Spinning webs. Most spiders live on webs that they spin in order to catch insects. Spiders build webs using silk threads from their own bodies, but some spiders live in other types of homes, such as holes or burrows. The orb spider spins a beautiful sticky web between the stems of plants. The spider waits for insects in the center of the web or hides under a nearby leaf. This reminds me of the spider we found on our patio at the very beginning of the year. Do you guys remember that spider? It spun a web up in the corner of the patio, and it had these zigzag patterns on it. It must have been the same type of spider. Under a rock. Some spiders make nests in hollow places under rocks. They line the nest with thick silk and lay their eggs. Then they wait to pounce on passing insects. Surprise attack! The trapdoor spider digs a tunnel and lines it with silk. Then it makes a lid on top like a trapdoor. The spider hides in the tunnel and darts out to catch prey. Cell homes. Wasps and bees build amazing nests that are made out of tiny cells. Young wasps and bees can grow up safely in these little compartments. Laying eggs. A queen wasp lays one egg in each cell. Each egg will become a wasp larva. Older wasps take care of the eggs and larvae. Paper home. A wasp's nest is made of layers of paper wrapped around the larva cells. The wasps make paper by chewing up wood and mixing it with their saliva or their spit. Wow. So here is a picture of a wasp larva in a cell. And here is the wasp nest. Moving around, bees live and work together. When bees need a new home, they fly away in a huge group called a swarm. Honeycomb homes. Bees' nests are called hives. Inside a hive are wax honeycombs made up of many cells. Do you see the cells? The cells hold honey or baby bees or larvae. Living in a colony. Most ants and termites live in huge groups called colonies. They work together to build enormous nests where they can raise their young. So this is a termite colony, So the queen termite, now this is underground, under the termite colony. Food for the colony. Leafcutter ants live in rainforests, and they bite off pieces of leaves and carry them back to their nests. They store the leaves in special gardens where a fungus grows on them, making a tasty food for the ants. Here's a leafy nest. Weaver ants work together to make their home, even the larvae. The young make a special sticky thread that the ants use to stick leaves together. The finished nest looks like a big leafy ball. Mud castle. So here's about the termites. The termites build a giant dirt mound above their nest to keep it cool. Inside are nursery galleries for the young, as well as spaces for the queen and the food supplies. A gallery is a long room or passage. You can kind of see that here. Cool. Mini homes. Mice live in many different places. Some live in fields and some live in forests. Others even live in people's houses. All mice build nests to rest in and to raise their babies. Oh, close to people, house mice make their nests using shredded paper and old rags or grass. They always build their nests in a small hiding place that is out of sight. Grassy homes. The tiny harvest mouse lives in tall grass. It weaves strips of grass around plant stems in order to make a cozy round nest. Sleepy mouse. In the fall, the dormouse makes a cozy nest using things like shredded paper and grass, and then it curls up in a ball and goes to sleep for the long, cold winter. Do you guys remember when we found a nest of rabbits in our garden? Marmots live high up in the mountains. When the first winter snow falls, the whole family moves into a big burrow lined with grass and goes to sleep. As winter approaches, marmots block the entrance to their burrow with rocks and soil to keep out predators. Inside the burrow, the marmots snuggle together to stay warm, and they hibernate until spring returns. That looks like a very safe and cozy place. Going batty. Bats hunt for food at night, and they rest during the day. They do not make special homes, but instead roost in trees, caves, barns, or even attics. Leafy shelter. Fruit bats live in huge groups called colonies and roost in tall trees during the day. They hang upside down from branches, clinging on tightly with the claws on their feet. Then they wrap their skinny wings around themselves for protection. Dark caves. Many bats sleep in dark caves. Thousands of them roost upside down, packed closely together. At night, the bats set out to feed. Some bats eat insects, others like these fruit bats, eat fruit and nectar from flowers. So bats are pollinators too. They drink nectar and help pollinate the flowers. Living in a lodge. Beavers are smart builders. They construct dams across streams in order to make ponds. Then they build homes called lodges. Lodges in the middle of these ponds. The beavers line the lodge with dry grass to keep it snug and warm. All of the entrances are underwater, safe from predators. Using their sharp front teeth, beavers can cut down trees. They gnaw around the bottom of a tree until it falls down. Then they chew pieces off to make small logs. Beavers only eat plants. They store some food at the bottom of the pond so they can eat all winter long. Going camping. Big apes such as chimpanzees, orangutans, and gorillas do not have one home. Instead, they move from place to place. At night, they make a leafy nest and camp out. Climbing trees. Chimpanzees make tree nests at nighttime. They bend leafy branches to make comfortable beds where they can sleep. Orangutans build 2 tree nests each day. They build a small nest for a nap. At night, they build platforms in the forks of trees. That looks comfortable. Heavy sleepers. Female gorillas nest in trees. Male gorillas often build nests on the ground since they can be too heavy to sleep in trees. So you can make a nest at home. All you need is, let's see, a paper bowl, some dried grass or feathers, some moss and some leaves maybe, some glue, non-toxic glue, and then maybe a paintbrush to spread the glue around. So here, I guess you use the paper bowl as a mold, and then you kind of press the dried grass and moss into it, and then you spread glue around the outside. Oh, you spread glue around the outside of the bowl, and then you stick on the dried grass. Huh, interesting. All right, well, that's all for today. Sybil and I are going to go check on the bird nest outside on the patio. I'll give you updates to see what happens with the nest. And I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy playing outside today. It's a beautiful, cool day, sunny. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye, friends.